We are so excited to talk to our next guest. You already saw him in the green room. Award-winning actor Kurt Russell. He's celebrating more than, listen to this number, 60 years of stardom by heading to the ranch, and he still looks so good. Look at those baby blues.
I need you guys all the time.
We are happy to oblige.
I need to wake up with you every day.
Russell is co-starring with the lovely Michelle Pfeiffer. She was just here yesterday in the new Paramount Plus series. It's called The Madison. It's by Taylor Sheridan, so you know it's good, the creator of Yellowstone. So Russell plays patriarch Preston Clyburn, I love that name, whose family faces a sudden tragedy. He ends up in the Madison River Valley. Help me, Nate.
River Valley of Montana.
There you go. In this clip, he learns a lesson while fishing with his brother, who's played by Matthew Fox.
And on a hopper.
I do this for a living, big brother. Well, sort of.
You should do it for a living.
Never make work of your passions.
Well, counterpoint to that is love what you do. You never work a day in your life.
You love what you do?
I don't even like what I do.
You should analyze that.
Exactly what I'm doing.
I'm glad you're doing something, because you damn sure ain't catching any trout.
Yes.
And how good is Matthew, huh?
I know. We were just talking about how great they are in this scene.
And how awesome Taylor Sheridan's writing
And
is.
how awesome the
We were
writing.
talking about
But I
Matthew,
say, Vlad,
too. Matthew was here last week, wasn't
That's
he?
he was here last week.
Good guy.
But I would say, Vlad, it doesn't matter if the writing's good if they can't deliver. And you, sir, deliver.
Yeah.
He really, this is really a very different show for Taylor, though. It
Uh-huh.
really, that's
How
what I
so?
was so. Well, the way I look at it is, and it makes no sense at all, it's Taylor Sheridan's female gaze, which is a very different gaze,
Yeah.
I think,
Sure.
than most people who do female gaze. I just love the women in this. I love the men in it. When you read it, for me, it was so familiar somehow and it was relatable.
Familiar
that
to you.
Familiar to me.
How so?
I related to it. I long-term relationship, honestly in love.
Yes.
And I could barely get through like half the script, and I'd start to I gotta put this down for a second.
Yeah.
It was terrible, and I did it on every show, and it was but it was also crying through laughter.
Yes.
And I think he's just a masterful job, and everybody in the show is great. Michelle kills it.
Michelle, but you and Michelle, this is not your first rodeo together with Michelle. Right. What's it like all these years later to be back on screen with Michelle?
And Tequila Sunrise was a great film, the two of you. Yeah.
You know, it was 37 years ago or something, and I don't know. You work together. A lot of times you never see each other again. Sometimes you do. That's what's kind of fun about this business. You never know when you're going to. We haven't seen each other a lot, but when we were working, I don't know, just seemed like a long weekend, and there we were working
just
again.
Picked it right back up.
Yeah, she just was. She's a good egg, man. She's just really easy to work with.
You know, your character is trying to navigate family dynamics along with, his life in two places. But he says something that's powerful. You will have this much life as you allow yourself.
I like that, too.
What did you make of that statement? Because oftentimes I'll hear a character say something, and then I'll ask myself, what does the man who is acting feel about those words?
I won't say that it's actor-proof, because I agree with you, Gayle. It's one thing to read it. First of all, a writer has to think it. Then he's got to have the ability to get it there. Then you got to have the ability to get it executed. I was really happy in talking with Taylor about it, he's really happy with what the execution was, from mind to writing to what you see. It's in the execution. But when it's there, a lot of times I think actors get credit for great writing. And a lot of times actors, because you never know, actors have fixed very poor writing or very mediocre writing. So it goes both ways.
Right.
And in this one, it's great writing, and it's played very well.
And great acting.
And Christina Voros
and
Michael Friedman did a great job directing. I worked with Michael a lot to begin with. Then Christina did they capture it. I mean, they're on their game.
So, Mr. Russell, you alluded to this love affair that you've had.
I'm still getting used to Mr. Russell.
Sorry.
Hey, bud.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
But
I like how he said it, long-term and true.
Long-term and true. And you guys, you and Goldie have been together for 40 years. But I want to ask you about, and we talked about Wyatt and how awesome he's doing. But where were you?
Yes.
Your son Wyatt. Where were you when you found out that Kate Hudson, your daughter, had received her second Oscar nomination.
Wait a minute, what?
He was here with us.
Wait, what? I like it. I thought I was gonna be on the road, so this is good. I get to go back to LA. I guess I'm gonna be.
Are you going to the Oscars?
Well, I know Katie was gonna be her date. Ollie and Aaron were gonna go. I don't know what, I always sort of like I've lived a life of where do you want me to stand and what do you want me to say? Yeah. It's like, but I'd love, obviously, it would be so great if she would win. I think she deserves it. I think she's an incredible.
She was great in Song Blue.
She's just fantastic. It's so much fun to see her come to this full extent of her talent and ability at this time in her life. It's more than being proud of someone. It's being appreciative of how it's worked out and the fact that she's made that happen. She's got a hell of a singing voice. And
yes, she does.
She displays it here. He was great in it, too. I think that whole movie is just terrific. So we're going to have fun. We'll have a great night. Whatever happens, it'll be fun. And it's the only time I ever go to the Oscars, so I'm going to enjoy it.
But you are, as the kids say, booked and busy.
That's
You've got the show with your son Wyatt.
Yeah.
You're working on this. They worked around your schedule to accommodate you. So clearly,
that was a hard one because we were in Australia, and when this came about, we were trying to figure out how if I could go back and forth, and that just wasn't going to work. So they did figure out what they would do is shoot 2 seasons, and I would shoot all my stuff that they hadn't shot of the first season before we started the second season. So Michelle and I, and it's pretty seamless, we worked in scenes together a year apart.
Yeah.
But
Whoa.
because I kind of knew where Michelle was going, and it was easier for me because I had the monitor of what she'd done to look at, get the pacing of it, what she was doing, where she was going. She didn't. She wasn't even for sure. It was like she said, I had you in mind, but I didn't know for sure it was going to be you.
Yeah.
So she was working blind.
I love when you talk about seamless because that's how people see you and Goldie.
That's right. 100%.
It's fun.
The great thing about Goldie is you never know what's going to come out of her mouth. You never know what to say. She's just one of the great human beings on the planet. She's just unique, totally unique, one of a kind.
Nobody like her.
Yeah. And if you can't figure it out with Goldie, I think you probably can't figure it out.
Well, I put you in the same category. I've been a fan of yours since Elvis.
That's very nice.
And everything you've done, Backdraft.
He's got the
and
hair, Vlad.
Tombstone. I told him he has the best. He's the
on the
definitive Elvis for me. Who's portrayed Elvis.
And we do appreciate your humility, but you are a living legend. And we appreciate your contributions to the industry for decades. And you're at the top of your game right now.
That's nice, Nick.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, Kurt Russell, thank you so much. The Madison premieres Saturday on Paramount Plus, which is part of our parent company, of course.